Great to have James here. The whole time he was performing, I was scared silly. I was worried that he was going to slip on a pea. And I would have never forgiven myself. Our next guest can be seen in the latest Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue and as the host of a brand new exercise program. Have you seen this show?
I have seen
Rachel Hunter has her own exercise program on the VH1. Ladies and gentlemen, here she is, leggy supermodel, her own self, Rachel Hunter. Rachel. Hey, how are you?
Good.
Nice to see you.
Are you still paying the alimony?
Am I? Yes, you're
You're
getting,
such a liar.
You're getting the alimony. How you doing?
Good.
And Hot Legs, Rod Stewart song?
Yeah, that's one of his songs.
Yeah. How old were you when that song was popular? Not that it isn't still popular, but
probably about 7.
7 years old? Oh
my sister and I actually used to dance around to that song when, because we were big fans of Solid Gold, and we used to like dance around to it.
This is like a great story. This is like a great fantasy. A beautiful model, a very successful young woman from New Zealand, meets and marries a global rock star. How did that begin? How did that happen? Where did you meet the guy?
We actually met in a nightclub. It's going to sound very tacky. We met in a nightclub. He was imitating, I was doing, at the time, Sports Illustrated fitness tape. And he was imitating me doing that. And I went up and I said, could you please stop doing that? You're really embarrassing me. And I went to the bathroom. And then came back out and we just started talking.
And so that was it. That caught your eye. That was enough of an icebreaker. And then you married the guy.
Yeah, 3 weeks later he asked me to marry him.
I just have a feeling if it had been me doing that, I'd still be doing time.
You'd be still there and I'd still be in the toilet.
Don't make me bring back P-Boy. And how long have you been married now, Rachel?
Nearly 2.5 years.
2.5 years, and you have a little baby.
A little baby girl.
A little baby girl.
Yeah,
now that must be very exciting for you.
It is. It's great. She's a very good girl. She's just taking about 12 steps now. She's great.
Is this the most beautiful baby in the world? Of course it is, isn't it? I mean,
like
it has to be.
Proud parent.
Yeah. And you have your own show on VH1. Now, what is that?
That's they came to me with this idea of, we did 10 different shows. They're each 10 different shows.
Right.
They're 20 minutes long. They're great workouts. Originally, I wasn't really into aerobics. And then, you know, once I started doing this, you know, it's very effective, because I lost like 10 pounds after I'd done this workout, so it really does work.
Yeah, so when people dial in the show, what do they see? They see you, and it's you saying, okay, here we go.
And all these professional trainers are in the back of me, and I'm looking like little, you know, compared to these trainers, I look like, you know, dumpling up the front there, you know, who I associate with, you know, people out there who want to get up and exercise.
I'm sorry, dumpling? Is that what you said? Yeah. Yes, you couldn't be more out of shape.
This is what the Body by VH1 did to me, I swear.
You have really let yourself go. And how are things in New Zealand? Do you spend any time there?
No, I go down about once or twice a year, but that's about, you know, that's about it. I won't be going back for another year, but it's fine down there, I suppose, still plodding along.
Kiwis, is that what they call them?
Yeah.
Now, that's not a derogatory term, is it? People don't mind being called Kiwis?
No, it's very nice.
Yeah, and it's in reference to the flightless bird, or the fruit.
Oh, and the fruit, but the flightless bird is a very... Yeah.
It's as I understand it, it's the only bird
it's a very intellectual conversation, this. It is.
Well...
I like that. Did you hear about the currency thing we were doing?
No, the currency. Tell me about the currency.
I found out about this after they actually chose the person, but I was up for the currency for New Zealand for a while.
You were not.
I was.
You don't have to lie to impress us.
Now, come on.
This is very unflattering.
Most of the time you have to be dead. It's probably, you know, just like the Grammys. I mean, most of the people who get Grammys are, you know...
Are dead? Is that right? I didn't realize that was a prerequisite. Gosh, you'd think something like that would hurt attendance, wouldn't you? Now, wait a minute. Let me get
Yeah.
this straight. So you were going to be like on the New Zealand
Yeah.
nickel? We'd see you
No,
on the New
like
Zealand...
a $1 bill.
Oh, please. That's not... Now,
You
that's
wouldn't
not...
have- You didn't like that
That,
idea?
it's a great idea, but it's not going to happen.
No, it didn't.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that would be like me being on the quarter. That's...
So many people like that. People like that.
Make that Susan B. Anthony dollar look like just a complete mistake, wouldn't it? Yeah, the new Dave Letterman quarters. So your life is great now, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. Have you ever been happier? This is probably the happiest you've ever been, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm very happy.
Yeah, all right.
Very happy.
We need to do a commercial, and then we'll be right back here with Rachel Hunter. Okay, and we just found out that when we move the show to CBS, Rachel has taken over the band. My thanks to James Brown and Phil Hartman. Have a nice evening. Good night, everybody.